Good morning. It's the No Longer Time podcast. You know we live, baby.
Champagne and good
Live from
we can fly to
Sicily,
Sicily
good
just
morning,
to eat Italian. Las Vegas penthouse,
shout out to
count
Fifth
thousands. Do you remember? Yeah, we
My
grew
Fifth
up
First
in them
brothers and
houses,
sisters.
projects.
It's Wednesday, baby. Let's get it. No gas, no brakes.
Champagne and good vibes.
You went down the joke. You got the No Longer Football package. I don't know what you're waiting for. I don't know what you're waiting
Champagne and good
I
vibes.
really
Time to
don't know what
party
you're
like we
waiting for.
just won a
I don't
lotto.
know what you're waiting for.
Smoking on that good kush.
Shout out to
Jack
Fifth First,
Claus
my brother,
celebrate
Joe
till tomorrow. Popping bottles by the poolside.
Shout out to Queen City
I
Fresh.
used to pull up in that hoop.
If your car's not Queen City Fresh, I don't know what your car's trying to smell like.
Red carpet pulling up at the venue. Champagne on the menu. Spread love, you don't want no issue. Yeah, I used to got the diamonds in the crystal. That's what the VIP list do. Yeah, that's what the VIP list do. We can fly to Sicily just to eat Italian.
Shout out to
Las
everybody
Vegas
in the building,
penthouse,
man.
when it count
Hit that
thousands.
like button,
Do
hit
you
that
remember?
share
Yeah, we
button.
grew up in them houses.
You ain't subscribed. Go subscribe now, man.
That's the champagne.
Be a subscriber now.
That's the
Subscribe
champagne
now.
niggas over there.
Let's go.
We the good vibe niggas. You know what I'm saying? They ain't not even needed no more. They can go home.
Notify
It's our
as soon
turn.
as we get lit. Let's go.
Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes.
Shout out to TJ Sauce, my brother.
Champagne and good vibes. Place to the bar, my dream trip is white. Drip so crazy, ain't nigga flies me. Yeah, I get money, I'm Max B wavy. All white everything, Dolce and Gabbana. My chick so crazy, my whip so crazy.
Shout out to
Pull up
Dante
with my
Mine,
baby,
my
flight
brother.
to LA. The smoke on Marathon, yeah, that OG.
Shout out to D-True.
Flight to Jamaica, then shoot off to Haiti. We can fly
Shout out
to
to
Sicily
Cashville.
just to eat Italian. Las Vegas penthouse,
All the guys.
when it count thousands. Do you remember? Yeah, we grew up in them housing projects. La la la. Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes. La 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 la. Champagne and good vibes.
Shout out to all my brothers. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
C23,
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good
pack
morning,
your
good
shit.
morning.
Hey Thomas, let's go. Yo,
They let me out this bitch, now I'm no longer trapped.
Everybody,
No longer trapped. Good morning, mofos, pimp hustlers, hoes. You know how this go. Welcome to the show where this shit go down. I'm here to let you know what's cracking in your towns. Providence, motherfucker. Deal with the real, stay away from the suckers. Good daily news, we dispute hood views. Another life taken, he shot out of his shoes. Police brutality, I'm speaking the truth. Why the fuck is you mad at me? Land of corruption. Cop shot me, but that's another discussion. So tune in, you're living wild, that shit is soon end. Two ways, you can ride in the prison or you can ride in the grave. There's room in both places. Homicide, genocide, black faces. Who's racist? You thought he was your man, he was two-faced it. He got knocked trying to get the whole crew wasted. I got plans, I'm never going back. Was locked up for a long time, but I'm no longer trapped. So roll up and let's go live, spitting these facts. You can hate it or love it, you know where to find me at. 401 Providence, Little Estate on the map. You can visit Lil Rody, you might never make it back. One love to my niggas locked down, getting them stacks. On your iPad, your radio, you fucking with trap. Catch me in the AM, blazing something fat. You got za, better than mine, then let's chat. You should know how it go, nigga, no longer trap. If you're feeling this shit, tell Just Chill to bring it back. Spit fire, this is lyrical crack. Where my niggas is at, where my bitches is at, where my grimy, rag the riches is at. Shit ain't the same back in the day, if you snitch you got clapped. Niggas still cool with them, what kind of business is that? Some shit I never understand, so let me finish this track. Rest in peace to the deceased, Sonny and Dennis is back. Give me a few minutes and you can spin this shit back. I'm still in the gym, that's why I'm bending this track. You ain't gotta be a lyricist to be feeling this rap. I got my mind right and my business is stacked. I mind my own business, how niggas get clapped, then niggas get shot, then they lay in a box, then they niggas come back. When they even a score, Lisa Peanut posts a young boy ain't breathing no more, yo, it's a rap. I'm no longer trapped. Yeah, I'm no longer trapped. Let me out now, I'm no longer trapped. Yo, I'm no longer trapped. Let me out now, I'm no longer trapped. Y'all niggas be good. Work.
I almost got it. Work with me, work with me, work with me, work with me. Damn, I seen it for a second. I seen it on there for a second. And oh shit. I almost got it, I'm telling you. All right, I'm gonna stop this show. I can't get it, man. I can't get it. I'm gonna get frustrated and I'm not breaking that bitch. All right, so good morning, everybody. Good morning, first and foremost, man. I want to say good morning to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. If you got a homeless sexual, get rid of him. It's time for him to go. You understand what I'm saying? Let's get that started first and foremost. All right. Now, my first topic today, I'm not going to tear you down, Diddy. I'm going to get Gilbert Arenas first. I got to get Gilbert. Gilbert Arenas, I got to get you first. No, I didn't wake up to this. I woke up to this. Gilbert Arenas. Now, I know when I say crazy shit, I know. Gilbert Arenas. I know if everybody's familiar with what Gilbert Arenas said. Can you go in the comments? I want y'all to put it in the comments what he said so people don't say, oh, Trap's making this up. Gilbert Arenas didn't say that about Sauce Walker. Saucy. He want to see him twerk. He'd rather see Saucy twerk than Megan Thee Stallion. Gilbert Arenas. You rather see a man twerk than a Gilbert. Let's talk. Yo, I don't understand this. Oh, no. I gotta talk about this. Because this is where it's become, this world is becoming crazy. And shout out to Cam and Mace. Because Mace said it perfectly, man. And I really felt this when Mace said this. This world is getting so crazy where people respect gays more than they respect men. They cater to the gays more than they cater to a real man. I gotta agree with that. And I have nothing against gays. Nothing against them at all. But for somebody to cater to that's wrong, man. That's wrong. That's just me personally. That's my personal opinion. That's my personal opinion. Because my opinion is, if a regular man gets punched a man gets punched in his face, right? And a gay guy gets punched in his face, right? They're gonna take that more. You see? People are too sensitive. And that's what's wrong. We're making people think we're giving up the wrong message, I think. the wrong messages. They're both men. If he got punched in the face, what did he do? If he got punched in the face, what did he do? Not their sexualities. They're both men. That's my personal thing. They're both men. They're in God's eyes, in my eyes, in everybody's eyes, they're both men to me. That's there for first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my personal opinion on that. You know what I'm saying? I don't wanna start a debate over it. I'm just saying that's just my personal opinion on it. I seen it on TV last night, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow because that's serious, man. Why are we so sensitive, man? That man's a man just like I'm a man. That man got a piece just like I got a piece. That man got muscles just like I got. That man hits like a man just like I hit like a man. You know what I mean? So that's why I can never agree on gay men wrestling with women. Gay men playing women's sports. I can't agree on that. I can't agree on that. I can't agree on that. Nah. They got an advantage. And I don't see why the world don't see that. They have an advantage. Put that man under a 40-pound dumbbell and put her under a 40-pound dumbbell and tell them, if you let that 45-pound dumbbell fall on you women, you're going to die. See who wins that. If they tell a gay man and a regular woman, right, whoever jumps to the ceiling, high enough to the ceiling, touches the ceiling, can live an extra 100 years. Guess who's going to live 100 more years? That's all I'm saying. That's not fair. That's not fair. So y'all people that say it's fair, that's not fair. That's not fair at all. I'll never believe that's fair. Never in my life believe that a man playing a woman's sport is fair. Absolutely not. We can't second that motion. We can't second that motion. We can't second that motion. Anybody that say they agree on a man playing a woman's sport, they're crazy. They're crazy. Now, can a woman play a man's sport? Yes. That can happen. I seen women that are way better basketball players than men. I seen women that are way better baseball players than men. I seen women that are way better soccer players than men. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So, I think a woman can cross over to a man's sport, but I don't think a man should be allowed to cross over into a woman's sport. What do y'all think? Let me see if I'm bugging. Do y'all think that a man should cross over into a woman's sport? Let me see what y'all think. Oh, you know what? I'm going to see what Benny thinks. I'm going to call Benny's ass. I got a question for Benny today. You know what I'm saying? I got a question for Benny today. Hold on. I got a question for Benny today. Benny's probably working, but I got a question for Benny, and I got a question for everybody that's in the chats. is it? Do you agree? Should a man cross? There's Benny. There's Benny right here. Good morning,
Good morning, man. Hey, you know I was up early. I'm sorry, man. I was doing my 400 push-ups every morning.
Okay. So now,
I wasn't.
you call me with a question every day, so I'm calling you with a question today.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right, so.
Good morning, everybody. We're going to get that out the way. Good morning, everybody. Love and appreciate y'all.
Yes.
Hit that shit. Hit that like. Come on now.
Come on, let's get it up. Now, my question is, do you think a man should be able to cross over to a women's sport and play with women? Nope, right off the top. Right off the top.
That's not competitive, and the reason why we decipher women's sport from men's sports is because when we watch women's basketball or men's basketball, we want the athleticism, we want the dunks, we want all that. We watch women's basketball, we want the fundamentals, we want the picks, we want the give and go, we want the knowledge of it. It's two different games, and plus, where they supposed to change that, and who wants a grown man around their child or women or sister or aunt while they're changing? Like, now you got to get different locker rooms, now you got to get different friggin' outfits. No, we're not doing that, man.
Yeah, but in that situation, if they allowed another man to come in a woman's locker room, is that a violation of your child's rights?
Yes, it is. And there's been many cases where parents pulled their kids up out of there like, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing, no, we'll get a separate dressing rooms. No, plus it's not competitive.
It's not competitive. It's not competitive. That's what I was just saying. If we had a woman and a man here, and they said, "Yo, for you for order you to survive, you gotta lift that 45-pound dumbbell," and who's gonna win?
99.9% of the time it's gonna be the dude. We all know that.
It's gonna be the dude. 99.9. You might get a strong woman, right? You might get a strong, like the strongest woman out there, right? She's probably benching, what, 315? If that.
Yeah.
And that's a cock-strong woman in the world.
Yeah.
So the average woman is only benching probably what? Not even 100 pounds.
Probably not even 100. Probably not even 100, no.
You put them on the bench, she's gonna go just like this. She's gonna take it and go, boop, and it's gonna fall right on her titties.
And when we want sports, we want the competitiveness of it, and a lot of people bet on sports. Who do you think wants to see that?
That's what I'm saying. But who wants to see that? But Benny. But then again, why ain't everybody speaking out against it when they're trying to do this in these schools, in these collegiate leagues, in these colleges? Why ain't people speaking up about it? Because people are scared to go against the LGBT or the gays. People are scared to speak out of it. People are scared to get stricken. People are scared. But people don't agree with that.
A few people already spoke on it because it happened earlier last year when a collegiate was in sports and a pro team or something happened, and people were like, dude was ranked 200 and something in mixed martial arts or the octagon. This dude gets in the ring and now he's ranked number 1. He was laying these women out, man. I mean, he was laying them out, Trap, until one day he lost and whatnot. Then people said, yo, he lost. Yeah, he did it. Wait a minute. Why are we cheering he lost? He had no business even in there. Get this dude up out of here. And they got him up out of there. He was in there for a long time, though, and people were afraid, or people that were voicing their opinion, they wasn't heard. But that's a true story, Trap. Dude was really.
So you're telling me, hold up, Benny. You're telling me there was a there was a man wrestling with women?
Yeah, he was wrestling.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that America would let that happen, Benny.
Yes, he was. I'll look it up for you, bro. I swear to
I want to look. Benny, you're telling me, hold up, Benny. You're telling me a man had my daughter's legs cocked up, right? trying to pin my daughter to the ground, and America sat around and let that happen. I don't believe that, Benny. You gotta show me that.
I am. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna send you the link. Built like a man, looked like a man, had the little ponytail or whatever it was on his head. Yes, and he was raped.
Wow.
Yes, he did.
Wow.
That's a fact. That is 100% fact. It happened.
That's crazy. So this man in it wrestling with women, not even playing jump shots. You're talking about physicality. It's uncomparable. A man and a woman is uncomparable. How you telling me that America is sitting around allowing this? In another 20 years, are we going to allow Americans humans to fight with animals? Are we going to allow animals into wrestling? Are we going to allow animals in the tractor field? You're going to have to beat a cheetah? Are you going to have to really beat a cheetah 20 years from now? That's the same thing.
People with the entertainment, they'll pay for anything. Will it be legal or will we be able to see it on national TV? Possibly not.
Benny, are you serious? So you're telling me there was people in the crowd watching this?
It's a fact, and I don't think it was boxing. I actually think it was, because I'm going to pull it up on my phone. It was MMA or something like that. It wasn't boxing. It was like MMA wrestling fighting. Yes, that's a fact. That is a true fact.
And people sat around and watched a grown man twist up our daughters and then rank them number one.
As a matter of fact, let me look on the chat.
So all you got, so check this out. So check this game out. So you're telling me that in 2024, all I gotta do is say I'm gay, I'm a transvestite, and I can go play with the women in sports?
Well, I don't know how deep they're letting you do that now, but because when they first did it, people were kind of hush about it or scared or whatever, but they did stop speaking up like, no. Matter of fact, there's a big movement actually against that, saying, no, we're not going for this. We're not going to cut it out, people. No, we've been lenient too long.
Yes, if we don't stand up for this, we might as well let cheaters in the Olympics. We might as well let cheaters in the Olympics. If we stand for this, we might as well let cheaters in the fucking Olympics.
Think about it. And know what's funny? I'm glad you touched on this too, Trap, because you know what's happening, and if I say this, you're gonna say you're right, Benny. There's men, women, and other. You know we really got accustomed to other. God didn't make no other. He made man
And woman. That's it.
We gotta accommodate other. And people that are other, I love y'all. I you know what I mean? Nothing against y'all, but you're man or a woman. That's my opinion. I'm sticking with it. I'm
Yes,
with it.
and I always,
Other.
hey Benny, my thing too, Benny, right, is it's never nothing personal against anybody else, but when I was born in this world, I was told there was man and woman, man. Nobody told me that there was others, and nobody told me that was going to be a part of the curriculum in my life. Growing up in my life, I was going to have to adapt to others. I never knew that. That was something that everyone had to adapt to as the years went by. But now I know that it's going too far, and that I'm saying there gotta be a line, Benny.
Going too far. And my line is this, Trap. You can like who you like. A man can like another man.
Yes.
Like a whole nother gender, like a whole nother person. That's what I'm against.
Yes. I got family that's gay. I have friends that are gay. I have nothing against them. But what I'm saying is what y'all do is y'all do. But y'all can't push that on everybody else and have everybody else have to respect it. No. That's not what we was brought in this world for. That's all I'm saying. When I was born in this world, I was told it was man, it was woman. I didn't know I had to respect. I didn't know I had to even deal with other.
Right.
So this is all new to us.
New to us.
So what I'm trying to say is, Benny, it's so sensitive that people really are scared to talk about it. Really scared to stick up for themselves. Really, there's men that are really scared to say something because they feel they're gonna get a hammer. You feel like you're getting ready to go to jail for the rest of your life.
No, I'm all set with the hammer, especially when I stand on it. I'm not going to say facts like, no, you're not right. When I stand on my morals and my opinion, I'm cool with that.
I'm cool with that.
But if it comes with it, I'm so cool with that trap, man. And the biggest thing about it, just like you say, disrespecting somebody gives somebody a chance to come at you different.
Come at you different, yes.
Disrespect them, they can't come at you different, but respect as well. I respect your opinion, Trap. You wasn't disrespectful. You wasn't talking bad about people. I got what you're coming from.
But I respect your opinion.
Confrontation. So if you don't give them no confrontation, speak what's in your mind, your opinion, they go, wow, I can respect it. Wow, okay.
Even other gay men have came and said to me, and I have talked to them, and they said, yeah, Trap. They are people are it was the thing when the transsexual said that the women are about the periods. She said that women don't own the periods. You remember when I posted that where the woman where the transsexual said just because she doesn't have a period don't mean she's not a woman. The woman, a real woman, don't own. She called them sissies, or I forgot the name she was referring to women. Like there was a name she was referring to real women. She was referring. I wish I could bring that up, but yeah. So that's what that happened there. You understand what I'm saying, Ben? He was on the Wheaties box. Bruce Jenner was on the Wheaties box. I remember Bruce Jenner from the Wheaties box. I cheered for Bruce Jenner. I ate some Wheaties because of Bruce Jenner. I didn't eat Wheaties because of Chris. What is his name now? Caitlyn Jenner. That's what I'm saying. Yous are making me adapt to Caitlyn Jenner, but I only knew Bruce Jenner from. Remember when he did this? This is it. When he crossed it, remember? Come on, he crossed the finish line. Come on, people. That's what I remember Bruce Jenner. That's what I remember Bruce Jenner for.
And fuck Trap. Recently, did you hear his, I gotta pull it. Recently, he said, I made a mistake with switching a little bit. He literally said that, like, I think I made a mistake.
He made a mistake doing what?
Switching, being a transgender. I think he said that. He said that, like, let me reiterate, let me rethink this. I think I made a mistake. Because when people, especially if you have kids, we're not going to say family. We're going to say if you have kids and you transfer into that. You know how tough that is on the kids? That's tough. They got to hear it, bro.
What about your family? What about your brothers? What about your sisters? Me personally, I just think that y'all don't think about other people that have to deal with it. That you don't got, like, their brother. Yo, I've been growing up my whole life as you, my brother, and then that's traumatic. Yo, and then your kids gotta go through this. Your kids gotta go through this. Yo, that's all I'm saying. I just don't think that's fair. You know what I'm saying? People always talk about what's fair for them, but what's fair for us? Tell me what's fair for me that I gotta go to sleep at night. I gotta sit there and look at my brother different, my cousin different. I gotta sit there and wonder shit. I gotta be left in suspension because all the years of me thinking you was like me, you wasn't. So I gotta go back and so come on. Y'all worried about the sensitivity of what about the sensitivity of us? That's all I'm saying. Hell yeah.
Because we have to deal with other things as well. We're there for you. We're going to let you know
Hell yeah, I'm there for him. I'm not letting nobody do nothing to no gay person, no, none of that. I'm not, you ain't not gay bashing with me. You're not doing none of that around me, bro. None of that around me. Mike Clock, me and Mike Clock will go to war with anybody. That's my family. You understand what I'm saying? That's my family. So it's no, you don't understand what I'm saying? I'm not allowing that. I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
You're right. But like you say, in the second sense is they gotta take our feelings into consideration as well, because we gotta deal with that too.
Yes.
We fight a lot too for them. They fight for themselves, and we fight for them.
Hell yeah, we fight for them.
Yes, we do.
Because we have family members, people that we love that are going through that. That's why I really fight for them. Because I got family members, people that I love that are gay. So I gotta stand up for them, because I'll stand up for my family. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why if I'm in a situation where I feel as one of them are getting bullied or harassed, I'm gonna stand up for them every time.
Hey, check this out. If somebody that you know and love, like a family member, a real family member, like brother, cousin, literally came to you because you're pretty, big and influential on the streets. If they said, "Listen, Trap, can you help me to come out and let people know that I'm gay?"
I don't want to have nothing to do with it. I don't want to have nothing to do with that.
Thank you.
I don't want to have nothing. People that they tried to put me in them situations. I don't want to have nothing to do with that.
Yes, sir.
You coming out the closet, I don't want nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. I just want to sit back. I don't want to have nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Respect that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I have said before, and I'll say that to the death. Respect that. That's all.
Respect that.
You know what I'm saying? Because there are a lot of people always want us to respect, right? But what about them respecting our? You understand what I'm saying? What about us getting the respect?
You're right.
That's all. Everybody's always worried about other people getting the respect. What about me getting the respect?
You're right. But Trap, this is what I notice in society, because I'm guilty of this. I'm highly guilty of this. If there's a lady that's gay, a woman, I tend to receive that more as a man.
Yes, we do.
That's gay. That is like
Every day in America.
I accept that more. I don't know why. God, that's tough.
You know, it's and I want to talk about that, because we'll accept our daughter being gay faster than our son being gay.
That is a fact.
You understand what I'm saying? And I believe that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Yo, if I accept my daughter being gay, I'm gonna accept my son being gay. You understand what I'm saying? I think people it's a nah. If you're gonna accept your daughter being gay, accept your son being gay too. Accept your brother being gay. Accept your friend being gay. If you're gonna accept your daughter being gay, accept and respect everyone that's gay. That's all I say.
As a man in society, we think a man being gay, especially a family member, is more of a black eye to us than if a female is gay.
It is. That's how we feel. That's how we feel. That's how we feel.
And like you said, we gotta change the narrative. We just gotta love the person, not the situation.
We gotta love the person, yes.
That's it.
You loving the person and not the situation. They gotta deal with that situation. That's whatever they do. And yo, you know what I learned? Whatever somebody, I learned this with this recently just happened to me. Dwight Howard. Shout out to Dwight Howard. He's one of my favorite basketball players, and he'll always be one of my favorite basketball players. Right? You know what I'm saying? When I found out Dwight Howard was gay, I was hurt. But then when I heard him talk, I respected him, bro. I respected him. You know what I'm saying? What he does in his clothes, in his room, in his bedroom, that's on him, bro.
That's what he's supposed
And that's what he spoke on. And that's what I had to say. Yo, Trap, how many times you had threesomes and whatever I had in my bedroom, that shit had to do with me.
Right.
You understand? Some people might have disagreed on that and said, yo, you was in bed with 2 women, bruh.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? So who the fuck am I to say something about somebody else doing something? You understand what I'm trying to say? That's when I had to realize that.
Talk about it.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I shut my mouth and I mind my fucking business. What that man does with that man, that's him. Don't bring that around me. That's it.
Talk about it.
That's it. That's all. I don't care. I'll never talk about it. You're never going to hear the No Longer Trap podcast criticize somebody ever for being gay or coming up. I'm never going to do that. That's what that got to do with them, bruh. That got to do with them. Don't got no. Now, if they come and it got to do with me and somehow, I will blast it. Somehow, I would blast it. If it got to do with me or my circle, I'll boom. Head first. But other than that,
What do you feel about a gay person, and from you being an older man, and you know, I mean, not to say you're old, but
yeah, I'm only 33, bro.
a wise man of seeing a dude pushing up on a young man, and the young man just don't catch what he's trying to do.
I intervene. I don't care. I'm not letting these little predators mess with no little girls around me. No little boys. I'm intervening, man. I don't care what people say. I'm not letting you predatory on some little girl, bro. I've been around them too long. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not letting you predatory on. If I know you mess with boys, I'm not going to see you talking around with somebody's son trying to... See, this is what they do. You understand? See, a lot of times people would... See, when we was growing up, the predatorial dude was the old nasty looking white guy. He stood over there with glasses with candy. Now the predatorial dude, he got gold chains and gold teeth and he got money and shit. So it's more dangerous. It's harder to get these motherfuckers now. Because they come in disguises. They're not the little old creepy white guy no more. It's that dude sitting over there mobbed up with all the money, sitting over there. You thinking he's on all the bitches, but he's on the bitches' daughters, man. He looking at the girl's daughters, bro. He looking at the girl's son. This is why I tell women you have to pay attention on who you're dating. Because some of these dudes are, for oh my God, the stories I done heard. They go through the women just to get to your kids.
That's correct.
Your kids.
I've heard them.
This is the real deal stories, man. I'm not kidding with you. I'm not kidding with you.
Hey, Trap, I'm glad you're on this too, man. A few days ago, a few weeks ago, you were getting into some of the meetings that you had with people that were pedophiles, and I wanted to touch on that because you held back a few stories because you were speaking on it, and then you held it back. The reason why I'm asking you this now is because some people might be going through or don't see the signs, or some people that might be wanting to do some of the things you heard about. Can you reiterate and tell at least one story that you heard from somebody that made you go, wow, okay, I'm going to write that down in my memory bank and save that, because some folks need to hear this.
All right, I remember this is one of the stories that one of the pedophiles said in the group. And he said why he became a pedophile. Well, he didn't say why. This is my interpretation of what the story he told, and this is my view on him. Now, this man was touched when he was a child, right? This man never received any psychological trauma, any help. So he became a predator and started working at Camp Davis. Now, Camp Davis is a camp that I've went to my whole life. Camp Davis, that he's a friend of mine. I still know the camp chants. Conway, shout out to Conway. He ate more bowls of oatmeal than anybody. You understand what I'm saying? When he told the story on how he was in high school and he dreamed of being a counselor at a camp with boys. And if you see my bone, if you can see, and I will continue to say to this day right now, every kid that has went through Southside Rec should have been evaluated and been getting mental help if this man done touched them at that rec. The reason why I'm saying this, and I'm so adamant about this, because every child molester that was in that group, Benny, can you tell me one thing they all had in common, Benny? They was all touched, Benny. They was all touched and they didn't receive the right help. So now, right now in South Providence, we could have 1,000 child molesters running around our city growing up, not receiving the help because that man touched them. Right? One of the main things that they were saying, that the reason why they didn't tell nobody, they said that nobody was gonna believe them. Cause I was kind of mad at that, cause I was like, man, I wanted to just like lash out at these people and go, what do you mean people are not gonna believe you? But then you start getting deep into it. It's pastors at churches, it's their uncles, it's their own fathers. Yo, when they start getting deep into it, I'm like, wow, would I believe that the local pastor is touching a child back then? Now we'll believe that shit. Yes. No, you gotta have conversations with your children, not just about twerking or not. You gotta have real live conversations with your kids so they know when they do get into some real shit. Me and my dad know how to talk about that because we talk about real life shit every day anyway. So this is why I stress to parents, have the conversation with your child. Talk to your children, build with them. So they'll have that. And they don't gotta be grown to build with them. You could be building. Hey, yo, man, I see some of the relationships with some of my friends and their sons. Yo, that shit inspires me to be a better father, bro. Because I see how they be talking to their son. Yo, I see one of my partners talk to his little 5-year-old, 6-year-old son like he's a grown man. They have conversations like a grown. Yo, I can't wait till me and Jason's having conversations like that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, just because like I love being with my son, just talking with him and having a conversation with him, and just to build that. So when something is wrong, he'll be like, nah, Dad, this is what happened. He knows how to talk to me. He knows what tone to talk to me. He knows what you understand what I'm trying to say? Yes, man, and I encourage all fathers and your fellas. We gotta grab our boys and we gotta start building with our boys, man. Yo, F their mothers right now. We gotta get our boys and we gotta secure them. We gotta really make them kings, bro. We gotta really tell them we gotta build that bond with them that's really unbreakable. You know how people always talk about having an unbreakable bond with your son? We really gotta have an unbreakable bond with your son, and that means an understanding of respect. He knows I'm his dad. We're not friends. Yo, I'm your dad. If I see something not fit, you're not doing it. Point blank, period. There's no end of this. There's no debating about it. That's right. You know why me and my dad got along so much? Because when my dad said something, it was law. That was it. That was it. When my mother said something, I would argue with my mother. I go back and forth with Niecy. When Big Trap say something, all right, Dad. All right, Dad. All right, Dad. You know why? Because me and my father had conversations growing up. When my father was addicted to drugs, when my father just got clean, my father went into rehab and he took me with him. So I had to go through his recovery with him. You know what I'm saying? Every day I had to go through my father's recovery with him. We slept on floors. Me and my father slept on floors on the Talbot house. We was on the floor. My father slept on the floor and gave me the cot. We had to go in the bathroom with everybody. We had to take showers with everybody. But my father was teaching me so much. He taught me so much how to be a man. My father taught me how to face his demons. My father faced his demon right there with his son with him. And that's why I love my father. And this is why I've never, the respect I got from my father goes so high in this it can never be disrespected. Because a man that would do that, what he did to grab his son and say, yo, I'm done with drugs. Come on, I'm going to rehab, taking me out of my situation and making sure I was in school every day.
Know what he did? But a lot of people, when they realize this, they're going to do the same thing or the equivalent of. He realized that you were more important than drugs instead of the other way around.
Yes, he did, man. I was so proud, and I'm proud to this day of my father, man. Because, yo, that's why I always said, you never kick a man when he's down.
Hey, that's weird that you say that, man. Because, and I commend you for even saying that in him, because he's been doing so well so long. I forgot that part of his life.
A lot of people did. A lot of people forgot my father used to be a junkie. A lot of people did. You know why? Because it's been so long, my father ain't looked at it. No, he ain't even thought about a drug. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't even thought about a drug. There was times when I was selling drugs, I was scared that my father would never, bruh. Yo, he put it in his heart. See, one thing about my father, and he gave it to me. One thing about us, when we're solid about something, we solid. Solid. That's it. That's it. And I love that he gave that to me. Because that's how I am. When I'm that's it. I gave up cigarettes. Everybody was saying to me, yo, you didn't give up cigarettes. I did the same thing my father did. He was one of the thoughts that I thought about when I just threw that cigarette out that whole pack. I forgot who was with me when I threw the pack out my car and I said, I'm never touching a cigarette again. And I said, I'm straight. I slipped here and there. I took a drag here and there. But for the most part, I stood solid to exactly what I said. And to this day, man, I'm good. And then you know what's crazy? A lot of people in my life never even knew I quit smoking cigarettes. Until a year went by and they went, yo, I haven't seen you with, yo, that's crazy. Yo, Chief even said it. Chief's with me I see Chief every day. It took Chief a while to realize that I didn't smoke cigarettes. You understand what I'm saying? My girl, it was the same thing. You understand what I'm saying? She didn't know. It was like, because I don't smoke. I never smoked around her anyway.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And if I did, you understand what I'm trying to say? So it was, you know what I mean? It was.
The first time I seen you smoke when I went over there and did with the tent, that was over a year ago.
Yeah.
Let me go outside on the back deck. I can't smoke. I was like, and you took a few drags even of that and was like, all right, that was enough. I was like, you need to cut it out then if that's what you do.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And I encourage everybody, man. You can just throw the butts, man. Throw the butts, man. Flick them. Try it, man. Flick them, man. Flick them, man. Let's get rid of them, man. Flick them shits. And yo, and I'm going to tell you one thing. You know how much money I've saved from stopping smoking cigarettes. Whoa, it was probably like only like $900. But let me tell you something. $900. That's like if I quit smoking weed. If I quit smoking weed, oh my God, I'd definitely be rich. There's not a fact in my mind that won't tell me I'd be one of the motherfuckers with some real money.
If you're that into it, do you think for 1 week you can function without smoking weed and save the money, or vice versa? Do you think you could? Do you really think you could stop one day? No more fellas, I'm telling today.
I think I could do one day. And I can do one day, and I can't have keys. I can't have none of my keys to my cars. I can't have nothing. I can't have. Yo, I'm telling you, I'm at a point in my life that when I don't smoke weed, I'm another person. I can't function.
If you do this, I'm talking to the people in the comments as well. If you can do this, and honestly, because we're gonna definitely take your word for it. Listen, people, I done spent one whole day without smoking weed. I'll donate $5 as well as whoever else for that one day, so you can donate it and put it to your camp. I already got 20 for you for the likes.
Hey yo, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna see if I can go a day without smoking, but I don't know what day it's gonna be. But I gotta be monitored.
And I'll donate 5. You do one day, I'll donate 5 to that camping fund.
Yeah, I gotta be monitored. I'm gonna have somebody around me that the world believes in. Cause if I'm not monitored, I know I'm smoking. I'm smoking. I can't do it. I can't function. I can't. You know what it is? It's like my nerves, right? When I'm not high, like everything bothers me. Everything bothers me. Them birds out there chirping, when I'm not high, I hear them birds chirping, I grab my BB gun in my crib. I'm trying to kill the birds. They're making too much noise. They're irritating me. Oh, you see my BB gun? You seen it? You know why? Cause that you gave it to me. You gave it to me. And ask my hey yo, Benny. I'm shooting everything. I had the groundhogs, everything. But that's what I'm just saying. That's one of the things that I didn't want to personalize, but that's what happened to me. I was trying to deflect it and say, yeah, the bird, but I got mad one day. Went out there and started shooting the birds.
That's crazy.
Because they was irritating me. I didn't have no weed.
And whoever's in the comments, we're gonna ask them right now who else would donate $5. Long as you're monitored, $5. You do it one day without smoking weed, and it goes to the camping fund. We gonna do that. Whoever else is down, I'm down. I'm down. I just want to see this.
I want to see somebody else stop smoking with me. It gotta be. I want my sister Nikki. If anybody sees my sister, tag my sister Nicole Doreen has it, and see if Nikki can not smoke. Me and Nikki gotta be monetized one whole day without smoking.
She waking bakes. I don't know. Ooh, that's tough. Yeah, y'all gotta be monitored. Both of you.
Hey yo, let me tell you something about my twin. Yo, let me tell you something. She's more irritatable than me. She gets mad at everything. She is people look at my sister and her pretty face and they be like, yeah, Nikki's so, cause she's mad respectful. My sister's, you know what I'm saying? My sister, but my sister has a side to her you don't want to get involved in. I'm telling you, man, she could become the evilest person in the world, boy. And I'm telling you, if she don't got her weed, what? So how many of y'all in the comments, right? If y'all don't got your weed, Tell me what some of the things you go nuts, right? I ain't the only one. Everybody seen it going nuts. Trap ain't bugging.
Hey, ask them in the comments if they don't have their weed or can't get to none. How do they go throughout their day? What occupies their time? You can get information from them to help you go one day. Do they monopoly? You know what I mean? What do you do to occupy your time when you can't get going?
Hey,
What makes you function?
they can't function. I'm telling you, Benny. Benny, when you smoke this shit here, right, like we do, Benny,
Right.
when you don't got it, Benny, they can't function, Benny. All their day at work is thinking about getting high. Everybody's at work listening to me right now going, man, look at Trap smoking. I can't wait. I got a jizzy in the car. Motherfuckers are sitting there at work playing. They don't like to see me smoking, man. They're sitting there going, man, I can't wait to be high as that nigga, man. He stay high. Every time I see him, he's high. Hey, I walked in the stores. Let me tell you about a little story about. I got a couple of experiences I got out here already, right? I walked into a store and I was trying to buy a new phone because my phone's fucked up. Fuckers tried to charge me $600 for a phone. But anyway, soon as I came in the store, the whole store, I swear to God, I kid you not, I sat in the line for about 2-3 minutes. The whole store, at one time, they all turned around and said, God damn, you from New York? You smelling like some good ass shit, man. They said, God damn, you got the whole store stinking, man. Yo, this one dude came, he got Crocs on. He got Crocs, but no, he came over, he said, man, he said, when you walk past me, man, he said, man, I got an instant high just when you walk past me, man. He said, man, tell me you got some of that for sale. I said, nah, man,
I heard you say this before too. So if they're saying that about your weed and the grade that you had, you're probably like that wasn't even a bomb. So how do you think Rhode Island weed ranks in the United States? How do we rank?
See, I done been to a lot of different cities. I've been to a couple different countries. And Benny, I'm gonna tell you like this, Benny. Benny, we're in the top 5. We are in the fucking top 5, Benny. Anybody that's real, that's really been out of Rhode Island, they're gonna say to you, yo, Trap ain't lying, bro. When I went over there to that city, that weed was doo-doo. Yo, when I went over to that country, that weed was doo-doo. Yo, when I went over there to that other city, that weed was doo-doo. Mad of these cities got doo-doo, man. They ain't smoking, we smoke pressure. Our women in our city. Yo, let me tell you something about all you people in Florida. Shout out to my Floridarians. Let me tell you about my Rhode Island women. They ain't even smoking no trash. And I tell the women out here that. Yo, my Rhode Island women ain't smoking no trash. Trash. She might smoke a pin of blunt because she's trying to conserve her weed. But she ain't smoking no trash. She gonna tell you, I don't want that. Smoke that yourself. I ain't guess. Just give me a headache. That shit giving her a headache, bruh. Some of you dudes, you can't come around Rhode Island women with that weed, bro. They gonna be like, man, you better go ahead with that bullshit, man. You got poop in a designer bag. That's how, shout out to Gilly the Kid. That's what Gills calls it. Poop in a designer bag.
I'm on those things left too, Trap. Now, we from Rhode Island. We kind of biased, but we tell the truth. How do our women out here rank to the women in Florida? Because I know we got some dope ones out here. How do they rank?
Oh my God, you don't want me to tell you that. Hey, I'm gonna put it this way.
Speak.
Rhode Island women, we got the best women in the world, bro.
Yes, we do.
I ain't gonna lie. And I'm not just saying this, and I tell these guys this every city I go to. I'm not just saying this because my women are dope women. I'm saying this because my women, we got Cape Verdeans. See, they don't even heard of a Cape Verdean out here. And all the Cape Verdeans that are here from Rhode Island. Every Cape Verdean here is from Rhode Island. You understand what I'm saying?
Shout out. And I'm glad you said that because I went to a few different states, bro, and their mixture of women, different nationalities and cultures, I'm like, wow,
pockets, man. Hot pockets, man. Hey yo, you heard Jay Deuce. See, if you watched the show yesterday or the day before, Jay Deuce said, yo, these women out here got herpes, man. They tell you they got herpes. He ain't that shit ain't like that. He ain't lie about that shit, man. You gotta watch what you doing, man. These motherfuckers, what? You gotta, man, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, that's crazy, man.
It's a big state. It's a big state, though.
Be safe, man. Be safe. Watch your surroundings. Stay alert.
Hell yeah, you have to.
Spidey senses are everything.
Everything.
Yes, they are.
Everything in public. Shout out. Hey, yo, let me tell you about an experience. Another experience. I go into the... See, they don't have, like, Walmart. I mean, oh, yeah, they shout out to their Walmarts. Their Walmarts are the same thing as our Walmarts.
Okay, alright.
You know what I'm saying? Walmarts, they got all the girls with the big old asses in there. Yo, I swear to God, that's where, yo, they all get all of... If you want to find a girl in Florida, just go to one of the Walmarts. You're not going to find them anywhere else.
How many times you see me at Walmart?
I caught you at Walmart. You be at Walmart a lot, man. You be in there taking pictures with people. You're starting to become a Walmart creeper. Hey, yo, you go to Walmart a lot. Hey, yo, nah, but hey, that's where it's at.
It is.
Walmart, you're going to find a better date than the club.
It is. Say it again. I'm glad you said that.
Walmart in Rhode Island, you'll find a date better than you go in one of these nightclubs. I'm telling you, man. Because she's pure. When you catch her at Walmart, she's pure. She ain't got alcohol in her. You know what I'm saying? You know they dress to say, hey, and this is what I tell my Floridanians. In Rhode Island, my women dress when they go to Walmart.
How about that?
You know what I'm saying? You ain't catching them. You catch some of them looking crazy. But most of the times, you're going to be in Walmart going, oh, yeah. Yeah, Walmart's right. Walmart's right. If you keep it a buck, you know Walmart's right.
Yes, it is.
You know Walmart's right. And Walmart's right out here, too. Good things, and I've seen a couple good things. You know what I'm saying? Respect.
To our women doing different ventures, doing hair, doing CNA. Man, our women are dope, man. Smart.
Hell yeah. We got some of the dopest women in the world. I'm always going to say that.
Yes, sir.
And I can't stand some of them motherfuckers sometimes. And I was just talking about them yesterday. I was like, man, they was like, yo, man, you always be defending. I said, yo, I defend my women with y'all because I hate when a nigga out here says, yo, you Rhode Island bitches is trash. Nah, nigga, I check a nigga fast. Yo, whoa. There you go. We're not gonna do that. See, and this is how I get them. This is why we're not gonna do that, because your mother was from Rhode Island, or your sister, your brother, and you was in love with a Rhode Island woman before, right? Yeah, she did you wrong, or you broke her out. Yeah, all right then. So you're biased. Don't say. Now, if you never went to Rhode Island, and then you said, damn, man, I was in Pennsylvania, man, I met 4 Rhode Island women. Every time I met one, they've been trash. Then you can say that. Then I can say, damn, man, he ran into 4 road trash.
Our women here is tough. They don't take no junk. That's one of the reasons why, too. You better come correct.
Nah, our women are too tough. I tell them that all the time. That's why I'm where that's why you made me the way I am. Y'all are this is too tough. Them motherfuckers, you get a weak mother. See, what happens is if a Rhode Island woman gets a weak dude, she breaks him, bro. She got him in the house every day. Every time he blink, you got her. When your phone rings, you go, babe, can I answer it? I got some niggas out here like that, man. Swear to my mother, man. There's some niggas out. There's some bitch ass niggas in our city. There's some women in our city got some niggas that are got about them. And I don't want to hear, Trap, he just grown up. You ain't grew up. Da, da, da. Nah, there's a certain part where you gotta have your nuts. Alright? There's a certain part you gotta have your nuts, and you gotta let them hang. You understand what I'm saying? And if a woman can't understand that, you can't fuck with me, bruh. You understand what I'm saying? Because you with these niggas that got their nuts tucked between their... I'm not with that. But if my lady says something to me and I believe it's fruitful, I'm going to listen to her. But you ain't directing no traffic at all over this way. Understand that. Understand that.
What are some of the things that you and the missus talk about that it could be the simplest thing, bro? I don't care what that get you through the day. Just what
I'll get it. She'll text me and say something or something. I don't know. Say something. Babe, I believe in you. Or and a lot of times, right? When somebody says something to you, it be the stuff you can't rebuttal back to that affects you more. You understand what I say? When like if you say to me something like that, and I don't even got the answer for that, cause I don't know, ain't nobody never said that to me. And when you just stop believing in yourself, you don't know how to adapt to that. Like I just started believing in myself. So when you still stop believing at yourself at the age I'm at, you're really still in the wind of everything and it's everybody's intentions. Cause you understand what I'm trying to say?
Well, my mother always said, when I tell you I love you, I'm proud of you, this and that, and I knew this already, but you kind of get speechless. My mother always said, she says, you don't have to say nothing back. You did it. I don't want a response.
Yeah, and that's how I am. Like if you say something, and hold on. Now if you say that really touches me, and I don't say nothing back, that it really hurt. I'll get the effect of, and this ain't just for, this is for anybody that said something to me. It ain't just, it'll get the effect of, oh, you must have didn't read my text, or damn, you couldn't have said thank you, or it ain't that. Can you understand what I'm saying, Benny?
Yeah.
Like,
taken aback. When somebody says something to you, that's a real thing. When you're taken aback.
Yes.
It's almost like shell shock.
Yeah.
You're so shocked at the love. You're like, wow, I needed every bit of that, and wow.
But you don't want to sound cocky in your reply back. You don't want to say, yeah. Like, just for instance, if she said, oh, you look fine today. Most of the times, I'm going to say, shit, I look fine every day. Every day I wake up, I swear to God, I look at myself in the mirror and I try to look the best I can. When I'm walking out the house, no matter what I'm doing, I try. I'm not saying some people might say, that's y'all, but I try. That's just me. But I don't want my cockiness to sound arrogant, and then it sounds arrogant, and your rebuttal be like, see, that's why I can't tell you that you look good. You always think that, and that leads to an argument. You understand what I'm trying to say? All them other bitches be telling you that, or So that's why sometimes you just gotta shut up. Because what you say, your right answer, that what I'm gonna say might unite something you're gonna say to make me mad.
Right, they're gonna take it somewhere else.
Yes.
That's why everything doesn't deserve a response. How many posts have you looked at on Facebook or anywhere and said, if I comment,
a million.
I'm gonna leave it alone?
Yo, I wish I can comment on every post, but I can't because I know the person. I don't want to seem disrespectful, and I want to mind my business. But I always got it in the back of my head what that post said. But I don't comment on it. I don't comment on it because that might be somebody's girl I know, or it might be, you understand what I'm saying? I just ain't doing it. That's why I tell people, yo, I'm not commenting on your girl's picture, bro. If I know you and your girl's going after you, she's subbing you, saying some fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going on there laughing. I'm not doing none of that shit. You see, you go and see on people's posters with their girls be subbing them, right? You watch all the niggas on there laughing and thumbs up in the pitch, thumbs up in the. You don't do that. Mind your business. Mind your business.
Hey, Trap, one time, you know when I take the pictures, we are Providence, when everybody take the pictures and post, you know what I mean, whatever. I've had somebody inbox me on my picture itself. Yeah, that dude's the deadbeat. Why you take a picture? I said, no.
I had that too, buddy.
Don't put that on there. She apologized, but I said, no, that's not, no. I'm not bashing him, not bashing you.
That don't got nothing to do with me.
No.
Yes, I just sitting here with this brother, taking a picture with this brother. What you and him got, why you in my inbox talk about he don't take care of his kids? That's on him.
That's on him. No.
Don't put that on my chest.
No, don't do that.
I don't want to have to live with that. Don't put that on me.
No.
So I got to look at him different.
But it was, he even put it on the post. He put it on the post itself, Trap. And I inboxed her like, what? And she was like, oh, I said, you got to take that off my post. This ain't with, no. This ain't the negativity post.
Yo, see, one thing about my Rhode Island women, they'll chop you down if you don't take care of your kids.
Yes, they will. That's why I said, I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm saying that's not, I'm not saying he's wrong.
Yo.
I'm not picking no sides. No.
If you know anything about Rhode Island women, you gonna know they don't play about their kids.
No, they don't.
And you gotta take care of the kids. You might can get away with not spending the most time, but you gonna have to financially do your part, bruh, and more, cause you ain't around. So.
Noticed a lot of things too now, Trap, that a lot of women, I spoke to quite a few that little movement now, but you know what? He can take little Johnny for a little bit now. Yeah, he can. He can take him for a little bit to the park and the swings, and he does got to spend a little time. Even that money's great, but he got to spend a little time too. Wait a minute now.
Hell yeah. And I don't care if it's 15 minutes to a half hour a day. I don't care. And some women be like, oh yeah, you only spend a half hour a day. Man, some men don't spend nothing with their kids.
Zero.
Some men don't give out $1. You get Pampers, clothes. Your man's doing his yo, some men don't do nothing. Some of you women are complaining about men that are there financially. And I understand. And I'm never saying that not being there physically is good. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying there's women that are going, work busting their ass, taking care of some kids that these niggas ain't doing nothing. Pocket full of money ain't giving nothing.
Shout out women. Shout out. Use a dope. Women are dope, man.
Use a dope. They use are definitely dope. Doing that, they ain't getting $1. They ain't even, shout out to the women that ain't crying about it. You know how many fucking women in my city that not crying about it?
Speak on it.
Eating it. Fuck that nigga, Trap. I got this. My kids are good, Trap. So,
I got this.
Salute to you.
You touched on that too, and we as men, we gotta realize, listen, that is not no woman trying to be a man. That's a woman passing the hole that we as men created. That's all.
Nah, I don't like some gangster. I don't like a gangster woman. That tough shit, you can. Once you show me that you're tough, I'm good. I'm that tough shit. I want. Hey yo. See, I have a sexual preference. You like that word, right?
I like that.
I have a sexual preference.
Yeah.
I want an obedient woman. My sexual preference is an obedient woman. I don't want a mercenary. I don't want a rebel. I don't want a mercenary. A lot of you niggas got mercenaries. These women are busting your car windows. They're chasing you down, banging you. They got guns. They got pepper spray. They're beating up all your baby's mothers. You's got mercenaries. I don't want a mercenary.
Hey, Trap, you're obedient woman, obedient meaning to what extent? Like some people might think you're saying, go sit down, make me coffee, don't leave the house. That's what some people might think you mean by obedient.
Oh, nah, that's a slave.
Thank you.
Obedient to your man and being a slave to your man is two different things. Now let me explain to you obedience and let me explain to you slave. Obedient to your man is, for one, you're faithful, right? For two, right? If your man's talking, you're not always arguing with your man. You know what I'm saying? So you're listening, you're trying to, you know what I'm saying? If your man says, babe, we gotta bust this move, we gonna go do this, we gonna get on you're listening to him. You're not always going after him. You understand what I'm saying? When your man's asking you, yo, can you make me some of this? Yo, I got you. Don't try to switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to switch it up in the mid-play, because a lot of women, this is what I see. If I ask you to cook meatballs and biscotti, right? I ask you to make meatballs and biscotti. I come home and you made Mexicali. Mexicali and biscotti and meatballs are two different things. I ate Mexicali in jail. I don't want to eat Mexicali. I don't want anything that look like Mexicali. What are you talking about? I don't know no I know Mexicali. That shit look like Mexicali. I'm not eating that shit. I said meatballs and biscotti. Why would you? Oh, well, it's grinded up meat and noodles. No, it's not meatballs and biscotti.
No, it's not.
See, that's what a mercenary would do. Hey, yo, some of you mercenaries, right? You just don't give a fuck. Hey, yo, these mercenaries, they be drinking out the bottle. They don't give a fuck. They just a mercenary. I don't want no mercenary. I'm all set. I know niggas with mercenaries. I don't want a mercenary. I don't care if I'm by myself my whole life. I don't want a mercenary. I'm all set. You can have the fattest ass. You can suck a banana through a straw. And I still don't want a mercenary.
Now, Chief was there. He would have said pause. Go ahead here. Jeez.
But I'm saying I was making a reference.
I know, but I'm saying Chief would have said pause. But Trap, real quick before I hang the phone up. We gonna salute women real quick because the women I deal with, I'm gonna stop real quick. I like women, especially women in our city and the women that I deal with, and they'll probably know who I'm talking about. But they say what's up every day, even though they're going through it. You would never know because they are the same person every day. I noticed that. Now, with your lady, Trap, what's some of the things that you don't have to say to her, but you admire what she does? It could be one thing that you look and say, when we say lucky man, that's a true thing.
How she cleans.
Yeah, oh, no, I know that. I seen that.
All right, so I would say that. You know what I'm saying? But I done been in situations where I had mercenaries. Hey, Betty, you ain't never had a mercenary.
Yes, I do. You ready for this one, Trap? True story. I swear to my mother, I used to play ball every day at Buckner Park, and I probably wasn't spending a lot of time. You know what she did? She took every one of my sneakers, but only the right sneaker.
Hey, Betty.
About 7 left sneakers.
Hey, Betty, everybody that's in the chat right now is saying, man, I had a mercenary. That's why I'm laughing. Because everybody's thinking about, especially all the females, they're thinking, damn, am I a mercenary? Yeah! Some of you's are mercenaries, yes!
If you got a question,
Yes, you are. Hey, yo, let me tell you something. Hey, yo, if you want to know if you're a mercenary, DM me. I swear to God, if I know you, I'm going to tell you if you're a mercenary. If I know anything about you, I'm just going to say you're a mercenary. Don't get me into, oh, how am I a mercenary? I'll tell you how you're a mercenary from what I heard. I'm not going to say what I heard. I'm going to say, yo, you're a mercenary. Or I don't know. I can't judge you. I don't know. But if I know, I will definitely tell you if you're a mercenary. So you might need and Benny, and I say that in a good form because you might need to reevaluate yourself and say, damn, I don't want to be a mercenary. Let me see if they're saying I'm a mercenary.
Ask them right now, because I'm on the phone, I'm not on the live. Ask them right now, which one of them have ever done some of the things you described as a mercenary?
Huh?
How many of them did some of the things you just described as a mercenary?
How many of y'all think the things that I've described is mercenary status?
And have they done them?
And have y'all done them? Busted windows out of car. You just went and tracked down the phones, went through his phone. See, a mercenary, let me tell you something. You know what I learned? Never go through somebody's phone. I'm never ever going through nobody's phone again. And every time I went through a female's phone, it crushed me. I'm telling you, fellas, don't ever go through your female's phone. It's gonna crush you. I don't care what you say. She might be looking at some porn, something that just knocks you off balance with her, right? Don't go through her phones. If you got a girl that goes through your phone, she's a mercenary. Yo, that man said, "Hey Benny, you was what?"
I was hurt for probably about 6 months, but I was like, even looking at this, that's where you be when you went to, bro, nah, bro, I'm good.
6 months. 6 months.
Nah, I'm good, man. I'm so good, man. Nope. I didn't want to see it, but I did. But didn't. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, man. Hey, females. If you're a mercenary, you might got some commandos. There's some dudes that I call them commandos. They like you kind of mercenaries. They wanna wrestle with you, with these commando dudes. I'm not a commando. There's commando dudes that want mercenaries. Won't want no mercenary.
Some dudes want to change the mercenary.
And a lot of women, they're probably saying, "Oh, you just want a dumb bitch." No. I far from a dumb bitch. I get turned off by a dumb bitch.
Me too.
You understand what I'm saying? But I want a woman that listens. If I'm telling you something wrong, then you say, "Babe, that's wrong." It's a way that you address your man. Some of you mercenaries, you know he's doing something wrong and be like, "Man, you stupid motherfucker," right in front of everybody trying to belittle him, right? You try to belittle him instead of going to him and going, babe, I think you're doing it wrong, babe. You gotta, that wire goes over. Yo, it's communication. It's a way to communicate with me. You can still be the boy. You can still run shit in home, baby girl. But it's a way you communicate to me. Don't make me shut down. Once I shut down, I'm dead to you. Once I shut down, it's fuck you.
Bro, I've been cussed out with not one swear word. Been cussed out with not one swear word, and it wasn't even raising their voice. I was like, wow. Okay, let me go do what she said. Yes, I was fine with that.
And that's some of our problems sometimes. We ain't fine with being told what to do sometimes, and I'm definitely at fault for that. You know what I'm saying? I hate being told what to do, even if it's the right thing. Sometimes, you feel me? Even if it's the right thing, sometimes I feel fucked up. You understand what I'm trying to say? But
Have you recently went through something that somebody said and you was like, I don't want to hear it, even though it's the right thing?
Hell yeah, I go through that shit every fucking day of my life. Every day of my fucking life, Benny, I go through that shit. But Benny, I got like 2 minutes before this camera dies. I love you, man. I'll see y'all tonight. Hey, yo, Benny, I'll be on tonight, man. I'll see y'all tonight. Love you too, huh? Yo, I want to thank everybody, man, for tuning in, man. Everybody for hitting that like button, hitting that share button. All my subscribers, I want to say what up. I want to say thank you to everybody. Shout out to my Floridians showing me love. You know what I'm saying? Today, I might get in the water. See, I'm going to tell you a little story before I leave. It's too cold to get in the water. I went down there to get on that goddamn jet ski. I'm from Rhode Island, man. We get in the water in the summertime, man. It's still winter out here, man. That jet ski and shit, that shit might be a dub. Cause, man, yeah, I'm at 85. I don't give a fuck, man. 85 is not enough. In Rhode Island, we need 100. We need 90-something to get in the water. I need 90-something to get in the, put my toes in the bitch. That motherfucking ocean is freezing, man. I ain't going. Then I asked him, check it out. See, why do the white dudes get to swim with that suit on? Why we can't have that suit? I don't never see black people with the suit on. What's the suit called? The suit the white people get in the water with. Why we can't get the warm suits? I never see black people. Why we don't get them? Because somebody tell me why not to go buy one today and go jet skiing, because I need to know. Somebody tell me why not, and they're expensive. Why not to go buy one of them today? Because I don't see no black people with them. What do they do? We don't like the way they fit out. Because I was thinking about my joint. My joint's going to look crazy in that shit. People are going to be sitting there. I can't be walking around with that suit on. That's what I'm saying, but that, I don't, what do you got to put it on? I'm trying to see a black person with a suit on so I can ask them, hey, bro, why don't black people wear these suits in the water? They warm. They keep you warm. Why don't we wear these shits? I just want to know. But shout out to everybody, man. I'm going to go find out today, man. I'm going to find out why black people don't wear them shits. I got to figure it out, because that water's too cold for me, man. It's 85 out there, but the water is probably fucking 50 degrees. I want 80 degrees water. Fuck out of here, man. I want to be able to cook a soup. If you can't cook a soup, then you can't, it ain't for me.
C23. Pack your shit.